The attacks that Infowars.com and yours truly and my entire crew are under are, let's not exaggerate, 10 times any previous record. Facebook was censoring links to our videos and articles, and we had screenshots of them officially doing it. Now Reddit has made us verboten. Anything with Alex Jones or Infowars.com or my name is banned. And it was big national news when they banned Pizzagate. But now the EU came out on Monday and they said you have 24 hours, Reddit, Google, Facebook, Twitter, and over 100 other big tech companies that they listed to block Infowars.com, Breitbart, and Drudge and others. And, you know, when Breitbart gets blocked, we do stories every day. When they get kicked off of things like Apple with their app, or they get blocked, or BMW or Kellogg's comes out and boycotts them with advertising, we're like, hey, stand for Breitbart. And then Drudge links to them, too, and supports them. And then I'm not seeing reciprocal love from Breitbart, but I'm just going to keep defending Breitbart. I like Breitbart. I like Bannon. He doesn't really run it now. I know that. He's too busy running the country with Trump. But the point is, we're all in this together. See, if they would have arrested and put Michael Moore in prison for his political film Fahrenheit 9/11, I would be standing up for his release. But when Dinesh D'Souza gets thrown in prison, the Young Turks and Michael Moore basically applaud it and call him a criminal and laugh at him. This is crazy. I mean, people I don't like, I don't want to be put in prison for their speech because, duh, it'll happen to me next. So, not griping at Breitbart. Breitbart's had some nice articles about us and supported us some, and that's fine. And it isn't that I need their traffic. I don't care about the traffic. I hope they're 10 times bigger than us, okay? I want to defeat the New World Order. I'm under attack worse than Breitbart, okay? We're the front line. They're demonizing us everywhere and starting to censor us all over the place, and it's being done by stealth so that there's not any noise. Nobody knows where we go. We just kind of blip off the radar screen. That's how authoritarianism operates, okay? So Buckley's technical on Reddit, loves Reddit. He's a big Redditor. I like Reddit, too. I'm kind of a moron when it comes to tech stuff and all the different platforms. I just like to read the stuff. I don't understand all the little idiosyncratic stuff that goes on with it, but it's just wild to know no InfoWars links, no Prison Planet links. They just make the links invisible, just like their censorship's invisible. You just, oh, where'd Alex go? Oh, Alex, who's he? That's a conspiracy theory. Don't say that exists. That's fake news. So this is a big deal. And as I've said, I spent $250,000, which sounds like a lot of money. It's not on the Rush Limbaugh show, to buy a month of advertising when there was a boycott against him. Now two things happened, because there's kind of a graph here. People were paying at that time half as much as they were previously for Limbaugh. He was in the middle of a giant controversy. He had record ratings. This is like 6 years ago. They were trying to kick him off the air. So the price of the advertising had gone down, but the ratings had gone up. So I'm an entrepreneur. I want to make money to fund our operation and take care of my family. So ratings are up. Cost is down. I spent $250,000 on the Rush Limbaugh show and made a whole point of doing it. And then I got Ted Anderson to spend with his gold company $1 million. That's $1,250,050 or $1,250,000. And some of my listeners didn't get it. They go, you've sold out. He's an establishment right-winger. What are you doing on there? I said, do you care if I'm advertising the truth about the New World Order and about globalism and promoting films that expose it? Aren't you glad? Oh, I see your point. We're going to change Rush Limbaugh. We're going to change Sean Hannity. We're going to change Tucker Carlson. We're going to make it safe for them to say what they really think, because I happen to know behind the scenes, they know everything we're talking about's accurate.
Right, exactly. And that's where, you know, where do missionaries go? They go where the heathens are, right? I mean, we can sit here inside of our own bubble all day long and talk to each other and encourage each other, but we need to get out inside the world and go where everybody else is and sort of open them up to the ideas that we discuss here. And so when Alex is talking about how Reddit has censored us, it's really sort of a sneaky, nefarious thing, because what they've done is they've shadow banned any InfoWars links or any associations to Alex.
And it was the Reddit community that pointed this out to us.
Exactly. And what that means is that, yes, you can go into friendly subreddits such as the Donald and the InfoWars subreddit, and you can post InfoWars links, but what happens is the bots go in and they downvote them, boom, 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 which is against the terms of service there. And then there's also these CTR people, the correct the record people that Hillary Clinton has going into those subs and brigading them, which means downvoting them more, boop, 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 down. And then secondarily, what happens is, and the shadow banning is that it keeps those links inside of those subreddits, so they never have the opportunity to go out of the subreddit and get the exposure that any other link across Reddit would get. And so millions of people would be able to see them, as opposed to the hundreds of thousands in the Donald or the users. And
the reason they do this is, in a free market of ideas, we will be #1. We're already #1. And I'm not bragging, listeners. InfoWars, if you add all of our platforms, everything we do, just our platforms, not the other people that we allow to copy our stuff. We need to do a true audit and really try to give people a more accurate number. It's much bigger. 40+ million is our new baseline. Okay, we go above that. Our top peak ever is almost, it was like 84+ million just on our platforms, AM, FM, shortwave, internet, YouTube, videos, Reddit, all of it, Facebook videos, all of it. This is views, not impressions, not reach, not all those, not hits, but views and listens. Actual real people listening, 85 million. Now,
right, and
that's why they're in panic mode, folks. So 40 million people a week. That's the whole audience of NPR. We're now as big as NPR, that gets $400+ million from the government every year of your taxpayer money, and then hundreds of millions of Rockefeller money and all the rest of it. For a fraction of that, we are annihilating them, and they do not know what to do, and we're growing and they're declining. So their answer is just disappear us. Go ahead.
Right. And, just to add to that is we actually did some metrics testing for the last month, and we came up with really solid numbers, not blown up numbers to try to get advertisers to sell. We were really looking at it to analyze it for ourselves.
Because a certain person asked for it?
Yeah, and we came up with, in the last 30 days, which does include the election cycle, we reached around 380 million people. 380 million individual views, clicks on the website, etc. I mean, that is a massive, massive number. And that also goes back into talking about Reddit. The subreddit of the Donald, which is the acolytes of Donald Trump, which have been in there. They've been fighting. They've been talking. It's a wonderful subreddit. I really suggest anybody check it out.
Yeah, they've taken Reddit over with free speech and being funny and being interesting. Exactly. And now they're slowly being strangled by Reddit.
Exactly. So usually the posts that go on in there get hundreds of thousands of upvotes, which means that everybody is supporting it and pushing it up. And they used to dominate what's called the front page of Reddit, where anybody that goes onto Reddit gets to see that. And what they've done is they've clamped down, and they've created these new rules that only apply to people that support Donald Trump.
More than 20 years ago, when I started InfoWars, I was a fitness addict. As time went on, my metabolism slowed down. I quit working out. I was working 18 hours a day, and I gained right at 100 pounds. I started to exercise really hard again, and I started to try to eat healthier. Started taking third-party supplements. Started seeing some more gains. But when I started working with Dr. Group and some of the other top formulators in the country, they said, Alex, it's all about trace elements and things that the population is absolutely deficient in. Boom. Weight started pouring off. Toxins started coming out of my body. Then, by early 2016, I was in the best shape of my life since I'd been in really good shape in my 20s. But the election heated up. I started working 14, 15, 16 hours a day. But more importantly, I stopped taking the supplements because we rearranged the kitchen and somebody took the Lazy Susan off the kitchen table where I took some every morning, and I just kind of forgot about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. And so then I realized this morning, I said, we're going to put the Lazy Susan back on the table, and I'm going to start taking it religiously again. And I'm going to work out like I've been the last few weeks at the same level. It's the holiday, so I probably eat more. And whatever the results are, I'm going to publish the findings. It's December 5th, 2016. We're only like 25 days from 2017. And I want to invite all of the info warriors of every race, color, and creed that bleed red blood and love liberty, justice, and truth to make our bodies great again.